begin tonight with our 17 follow-up file. It has now been 12 weeks since the deadly crash that took place in a rural area south of Bakersfield involving two Bakersfield police officers. That accident left a man dead and a woman in his car severely injured. And today, a lawsuit was filed against the city on behalf of the victims and their families. 17's Michaela Armstrong joining us now in studio with more on this developing story. Michaela?
Jim, with CHP still not releasing many details about the crash after more than 3 months, this lawsuit is the next step in what these families hope will get them closer to justice. Details are still unclear about what happened January 19th on South Vineland and Miller Roads in the crash that left 1 dead and 3 injured, including 2 Bakersfield police officers. CHP won't even confirm who was driving the police car or how fast the officers were going. But attorney Daniel Rodriguez, representing the families of the victims in the crash, Mario Lares and Ana Hernandez, says the evidence speaks for itself.
From all the evidence that we have thus far, the information we've been able to gather, it's pretty clear cut. It didn't have the overhead lights on, didn't have the sirens on, blew the stop sign, and was speeding. And that's not the first time.
According to Rodriguez, his office has handled 2 other cases like this in the past 5 years and says that the city must take accountability.
I wonder how many other cases there are, if I know of 2 of them in the last 5 years. That's not acceptable. There are consequences to our choices. It's that simple. Justice is not complicated.
Mario Lares, who died in the crash, was buried in Mexico by his family. But his family plans to bring his body back to Bakersfield to honor his plans to spend his life here with his wife, like they always wanted to until his death. Ana Hernandez, who survived the crash, is in a wheelchair and suffers from major injuries, including her head. But Rodriguez says she is building towards recovery.
She's quite the fighter. She's doing everything she can to get back on her feet and try to adjust to this new normal.
As for the officers, according to BPD, both have been placed on administrative leave since the crash. A court hearing is expected next, and Rodriguez says that is when a trial date will be set, which he hopes will be not more than 1.5 years out. We have reached out to BPD and CHP for comment weekly for 3 months, and we were told it is under investigation, and both have no comment. Michaela Armstrong, 17 News.